power half. If he throws a boot in, well, let's just get to the position. If he throws a boot in, he's riding back here like a banana split. And you also got to watch he doesn't get across by the grabbing arm. You got to watch that right there. Does that make sense, guys? So he's riding back here, and there's 20 seconds left in the match. All right, next thing you know, he throws a boot in, he's riding back low. Sometimes he even grab the ankle left hand. He's grabbing that ankle right there. I have to do something, guys, because there's no way I can get a stalemate in 20 seconds, and I'm down by a point. So what Dave Schultz showed me, guys, hop off real quick. Dave Schultz showed me this. Love it, little slick little thing I'm going to do. I'm going to go to both butt cheeks. Now you got to understand something. When I say both butt cheeks, go to both butt cheeks. If I go just to my right hip, he's going to come back to a power half, or he's going to banana split me. All right. So I'm going to go to both butt cheeks. I'm going to stay in a ball, and I'm going to be in a stance. My hands out, elbows in. All right. So if he's got the right boot in, here, he's riding back low. Short time. I'm going to do this. I'm going to sit to my left. I'm really going to blast both butt cheeks into him. I'm going to blast my right hip into him, and watch what's going to happen. I'm going to hit my right butt cheek. I'm not going to stay here. If he's got a banana split, guys, he can banana split me, or he can come back to a power half. As soon as my right butt cheek hits, guys, I shove off my left or my right arm, and I come right back into a ball, right here into my stance. I want my hands out, my elbows in. Usually he'll come to double unders here, all right? But if I do this, if my hands are in here, guys, he's going to drop down and get a cross wrist 2-on-1. He's going to ride me for a while, all right? Once I get to here, I have one major problem. Anybody know what that problem is? He's still got what?
Leg in.
He's still got the leg in. I can get that leg out, all right? So watch what I'm going to do. When I blast into him, the right butt cheek, left butt cheek, I'm right here in a ball. First thing I'm going to do is get that leg out. I have to, all right? I'm going to reach down, I'm going to grab his foot, just like this, both hands to the sole of his foot. I'm going to drop my knee, and I'm going to throw that foot to the outside, right back to here. What I don't want to do, I see so many coaches say this to kids. Here's what I see happen all the time. From here, I'm going to blast my hip into him. I go to my right hip. I do not stay here. If I stay here, if he's got a banana split, he's going to take me right back to banana split, or he's going to come back to a power half. Here, I don't even want to be on my elbow. Right here on my hand, and then guys, I'm going to do this. Get to both butt cheeks. Stay right here in the ball. He's always going to be, 90% of the time, double underhooks. First thing I got to tax this leg. And I see coaches, turn this way a little bit. I see coaches say all the time, grab his leg! I reach down, I grab his leg, I start to lift it up. Here's what he's going to do. Guys, to me, this is locked hands. He's going to ride me for a long time here, I promise. I do not want to pull, I never pull this leg up. He'll lock. What I like to do, guys, is both hands come down, I catch, I drop my knee, and I get this to the outside. Right back to here. You guys with me? I'm not like this. If I'm like this, Bryce is going to drop down here, here, he's going to ride me. Elbows in, hands out, I'm in a ball. Knees are up. I don't want my knees down here, guys. He'll throw both boots in. Right here. I always go to my right. Dave Schultz showed me this. I love this little technique. I'm going to always go to my right. I post my right hand. As I post my right hand, my right foot steps over this leg. Here, post, right foot steps over. Left hand comes down and I block his shin. And then this gets slick right here. I'm going to step my left foot right on his right foot. And what that's going to do is going to lock his whole hip out right to the mat. He cannot move his leg. I'm going to shove off my left foot. Watch how my hips get out of his hips. Got to get my hips off his hips. I do this. Shove. Hips jump out. I like to turn right back into him. Drive in with my lap. He faces out. And I reverse it. David Taylor, guys, his whole junior and senior year, he would jump to a crab ride. Back when then they made this move illegal. Why? I have no idea. Stand up. Anybody stood up on David Taylor, he'd be here, he'd jump up, here, here, and pull the guy right down to a crab ride. Did it all through college too. He would just drop him to a crab ride. Then Dave would start doing all this half, everything else. He's a freak from there. Every time I wrestled David Taylor, we would always end up in the crab ride, and he would get so frustrated because I'd reverse him all the time by just doing this. Right hip, left hip, as I come down and attack. You know the foot's there. Throw it out. Right back to here. That Felipe Martinez, that kid I was telling you about earlier, one of the best athletes I've ever coached, he would always get a Granby Peterson from here. He'd get 5. He'd get reversal +3. He'd do this. Here, he'd blast here, get to both butt cheeks, catch, throw the leg out, he'd do this. Come right back to here. So, if you guys want to do that, that's fine too. The big thing is, I want to get out of the crab ride. I want to actually get out of the legs. I go to my butt cheeks, especially if you got both butt cheeks, especially if you've got short time. Make sense? Partner, throw the boot in, right back low. Let's go to both butt cheeks. Let's go.